Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here, and welcome back to an all new Black Ops 3 Zombie ZETSUBOU SHIMA video. And today we're going to be going over all of the leaked information regarding the unsolved second wonder weapon Easter egg on ZETSUBOU SHIMA. Now, if you do go on to enjoy this video by the end of it, make sure to drop a like down below, as well as subscribe to the channel so you never miss a future video here on the channel. We're going to be going for 1,000 likes on today's video because this is a really interesting one. So if you do like this video, make sure to drop a like down below. But let's get right into it. So earlier today I will have posted a video regarding a ton of leaked coding for ZETSUBOU SHIMA, which goes over all of the unsolved Easter eggs. Now, all this information is in fact coming from the Real DF on Reddit. I will link the Reddit post down in this video's description if you do in fact want to read it for yourself and read about all of the unsolved Easter eggs. But basically, he told us that the unsolved Easter eggs are the Distant Monster Easter egg, the Doubleganger Jump Scare Easter egg, which as Sniper is required, the Spore Hallucinations Easter egg, and also the Melody Bulbs Easter egg, as well as a second wonder weapon known as the Spider Bait within the game's code. Now today I wanted to delve deeper into this unsolved Spider Bait weapon and go over all of the leaked coding that we know so far regarding it. Now, like with everything that is found within the game's code, this is all subject to change. Treyarch could have planned on adding this weapon into ZETSUBOU SHIMA, and during the mid-development process of the map they could have scrapped the idea, and this is just some leftover code for that. However, I don't think that is the case, because like I'm about to show you, there is a ton of code found within the coding for ZETSUBOU SHIMA regarding this wonder weapon, and usually when these things are scrapped, there's very basic coding. Now, the Decryptor Fixer did say that he's not going to be leaking the coding regarding the steps to upgrade this wonder weapon, because he doesn't want to spoil this Easter egg for us, and he wants to keep it all fun and dandy so we can hunt for this Easter egg and keep the hype going. And if he were to leak all of the steps for it, it would sort of spoil the map and spoil the fun of looking for this Easter egg. Okay, so now I'm going to be going over all of the leaked coding. Now, I'm going to discuss with all this leaked coding, and then I'm going to go more in depth about it and talk about what this wonder weapon could be like and what this coding does in fact mean. But the code states ZM_weapon_controllable spider. Now, this wonder weapon is going to allow us to control spiders in some way, shape or form, which I'm going to be delving more deeper into later on within this video. But then the code continues to sort of list some stuff, and I'm not sure exactly what this means. But first of all, it talks about a struct, then it talks about a callback_shared, then it says client field _shared, flag _shared, Louis _shared, play _shared, system _shared, util _shared, and then it says weapon no objects. I'm not really sure what all of that means, and I know it may be a bit annoying me saying underscore all the time, but that's just what it says, unfortunately. And then it says zombie utility, and then it says ZM_divulge. I'm not sure what that means. It says ZM_placeable_mine, and that's obviously referring to the trip mines. And then it says ZM_equipment, again I think that's referring to the trip mines, and it says ZM_zone MGR, and then it says controllable_spider. So maybe the trip mines play some sort of part in regards to getting this wonder weapon, since it does discuss it within the code, but I'm no expert on coding here, so this is all up to interpretation really, and you can let me know down in the comment section down below what do you think this coding does in fact mean, but it's all up for interpretation. But then it says controllable spider _equipped, so that's once you finally manage to complete the Easter egg. And then it talks about the scripting, and it talks about a cocoon, and there are cocoons on ZETSUBOU SHIMA, the spider cocoons, the zombies that are all webbed up in a spider web. So maybe that plays a part in this Easter egg somehow. It then says all players, and then it says client_UI model. So it seems like all players will in fact be able to get this wonder weapon, which is really good, because the KT4 you can also all get this wonder weapon. And then it says HUD items, so it'll show up on your HUD, I assume. There's got to be something to do with this wonder weapon that it shows up on your HUD. Then it says show D-pad right _spider, and this is interesting because on ZETSUBOU SHIMA there's a new feature now where you press right on the D-pad. If you've got mule kick, it will automatically pull out your KT4, and this is a really useful feature for mule kick, and the same will in fact happen with this wonder weapon here. But then it says P7_ZM_island _cocoon_standing. Then it says collision_clip. Then it says collider. Then it says friendly spider spawner. Then it says target name ZM_spider self-destruct. Then it says IS speaking, and then it says Axis Spectre, and then it again lists the controllable spider wonder weapon. So I'm not really sure what that code is detailing there. It definitely is an interesting one, but when you get these friendly spiders, I would assume that they attack the normal zombies and stuff like that, but I'm not really sure how this wonder weapon would work entirely. Maybe it'll work somewhat similar to the baby gun that we saw on Shangri-La, but maybe it's going to work similar to that, but instead it allows you to control the zombies. Maybe this Easter egg does in fact have something to do with the fact that you can control a Thrasher on ZETSUBOU no SHIMA. There's an Easter egg with the upgraded KT4, the Masamune, where you can manage to control a Thrasher. I've already posted a tutorial on how to do this, and it would make sense for this wonder weapon to have something to do with that, because the controllable Thrasher, the friendly Thrasher, it's pretty much pointless. I mean, it attacks the zombies, but it only lasts for a couple rounds or so it's pretty pointless. So maybe it has something to do with that, since you do in fact control the Thrasher, and this wonder weapon will allow you to control the spiders. And then you list some additional info which you can see on screen. It says Perum_and_Velves, and then it lists some upgraded wonder weapons, then it lists some code about the MP40 and all of that jazz. That's all the coding for the new DLC weapons from supply drops that were added onto this map. Then it lists about the spider bait, then it lists about the KT4, and then the Masamune. It's just sort of talking about what it's listed as within the code. And the interesting thing is that the wonder weapon within the code, the KT4, is called DLC2_weapon_hero_ZM_island_WW, standing for wonder weapon. So yeah, that's all the leaked coding regarding this unsolved Easter egg to get this spider bait weapon on ZETSUBOU no SHIMA. This is definitely an interesting one. Again, the Decryptor Fixer is not going to be giving us any leaked steps to get this wonder weapon, unfortunately, but this is certainly interesting, and it makes complete sense if you think about it, because the KT4 and also the upgraded Masamune, they're pretty underpowered weapons. I mean, I've gotten to round 53 on ZETSUBOU no SHIMA, and you know, once you get to that point, the best strategy to get to high rounds is either training by the purple water, or in front of the bunker, or you can camp in the boss room to complete the main Easter egg. But to be honest, you don't really use your KT4 that much. In order to get to high rounds, you just want to recharge your Skull of Nan Sapwa, just using normal guns with a double Pack-a-Punch abilities. And you just want to recharge it, and then you just keep on using your specialist weapon. To get to high rounds, you don't really use the wonder weapon that much. You get more kills with the Skull of Nan Sapwa, which is the specialist weapon, and you know, usually specialist weapons are just used as a getaway. They're just used as an escape, just like the gravity spikes that we saw within the Eisendrache. But with the KT4, it's more of a weapon that's just a really underpowered version of the Sliquifier. And to get to high rounds, it's definitely useful. I mean, you definitely want to have it to get to high rounds. It's definitely a great addition, but it's certainly not the main gun you're going to be getting kills with due to its low ammunition. So it makes sense for them to add a second wonder weapon on this map that could be possibly better, or at least a nice addition to the map, than the normal wonder weapon. Because if we have two wonder weapons, maybe the combination of both of them will create a really nice combo, which could get you to high rounds even. And you know, this map, once you get used to this map, it actually gets very easy, to be honest. But definitely those low rounds could do with another wonder weapon. But you can let me know all of your thoughts on this down in the comment section down below. This is all the leaked information that we know so far in regards to the Spider Bait second wonder weapon leaked code on ZETSUBOU no SHIMA. But for anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you are in fact new around here for latest and greatest Black Ops 3 Zombies news information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.